line. They've done a really nice job of, kind of being there and being sponges. And listen, there's going to be mistakes. Kiko and Jack were exactly this age when they were here. So they were young, they learned, and you can see what the result was. And I have full confidence in these guys being able to be behind the dish and helping lead this pitching staff.
And Coach Tyler gets to start on the mound today. Obviously, one of those experienced pitchers in your staff that you have. What are you expecting out of him today in opening night?
Yeah, Tyler's going to be on a bit of a pitch count limit, right, for the first time out coming out of college. So I'm excited for him to get out there. We'll see, how the outing goes, how long he'll be out there. He's probably going to be in that 50 to 55, 60 pitch limit, depending on, how the first couple innings run. And then, we got a bunch of guys that can come in and throw behind him. So might be a bit of a committee approach here tonight, but I'm excited to see Tyler get back out on the mound wearing the Navy and gold.
All right. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
That was Coach DeVito as we went over and kind of previewed the season in addition to today's game. As there's a lot to be looking forward to. It should be a great season. Obviously, the big story is Milford is going to be hosting states this year, which is a huge thing that they're going to get the privilege to, which gives them an automatic bid as well.
Yeah, it's going to be great for them to automatically be in the tournament. They were undefeated last year, so regardless of record this year, they're going to be in.
Yeah, so it should be a fun time as we look at tonight's injury report, which is sponsored by Milford Regional Medical Center and UMass Memorial Health, serving the greater Milford area and beyond. Luckily, we're at the start of the season. We don't have any injuries on the board yet from the high school season, which is always good to come in with a clean bill of health. So that's always good to start off the season. As for tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Consigli Ruggiero Funeral Home, we'll give you those as we go along because the game is just about ready to get underway, and leading off for Milford is going to be Nick Pedroli, who's out in center field. He's not an uncommon guy to be leading off the batting order. On the mound is number 9, Brennan McLaughlin for Northboro. The first pitch of the Legion season for Milford falls just below the zone. That one's below the knees of Pedroli, rocking the number 13 jersey. Obviously Milford, as we'll give you some more colors of the game tonight, brought to you by the Embroidery Bar in Milford. Milford rocking their nice yellow uniforms with the blue numbers and gray pants because they are the road team. Here's the second pitch. He swings on that one. A chopper goes off the first baseman's glove, Sether King, and that one is going to fall on in, and that's going to be a single. We'll rule it a single for now. It was a tough chopper. What do you think, Brady?
Unfortunate error there on the first baseman.
You're going to give an error.
Yeah, allows him to get to first base. Just a little mishandle bobble off the glove. Unfortunate there, but hey, still early in this one. Plenty of ball left to play.
Well, regardless if you rule that one an error or a single, we'll see what the official scorekeeper gives it at some point. Either way, Pedroli's on first base. Braden Lewis steps up. He won Zone 4 MVP last year. Was a phenomenal player in his first season with Milford Legion. First pitch he sees, he hits that one hard past the third baseman into left field. And Pedroli turns second and actually dies in the grass out in left field. But it'll just be a single, that one, for Braden Lewis. And just like that, 2 men on the bags.
A hard line drive right there from Lewis. Get it started, get past the first baseman. 2 runners on base, no outs. That's what you like to see early.
And that's going to bring in Jackson Fournier. He's a new player to the Legion roster this year. Coming out of Milford, but playing for St. John's. He's going to be entering his senior year of high school. Here's the delivery. A big hack and swing on the first pitch again. Milford's coming out to swing today, Brady.
Certainly are. Swung at a lot of their pitches.
Just 5 thrown so far from McLaughlin.
I think the last 2 batters swung at the first pitches, if I'm not mistaken.
They have indeed. Some hefty leads off of second and first. Here's the next pitch. That one's up high to the number 11, Jackson Fournier, standing in the left-handed batter's box. Pedroli and Lewis, be sure to keep an eye out. 2 speedsters, also really good hitters. It would not be uncommon for them to go for a double steal. Counts 1-1 with nobody out here in the top of the first. The delivery. That one's outside. And time is going to be called. And Coach for Northboro is going to come out and have a quick chat. It's quite early on to be coming out and talking with his player.
Just going to say the same thing early on. Might just be trying to prevail cooler heads, to be honest with you, Dylan.
As we got Cindy over here. Cindy, we got them already. We're all good. Yeah, I know. Coach DeVito beat you too.
Yeah, the coaches took care of us today.
Well, Cindy's not happy with Coach
Coach is in
DeVito
trouble.
overstepping. But I'm sure she's happy with how the game has started for Milford Legion.
I'm sure.
Shout out to Cindy. She does an amazing job and is always really helpful in working with us as well. We're back into action.
Hefty lead off second base right there.
Counts 2-1. That's Pedroli. Shortstop shattering over there. Here's the next pitch. That one just misses on the outside. Brings a hitter's count, 3-1.
Just got to wait for his pitch now.
Jackson Fournier playing out in left field for opening day as the dust twirls around in the infield. 3-1. McLaughlin looking back at second base, comes to the plate, and that one goes in for a strike. Fournier for a second, I think, thought it was a ball, a little high, but it comes full. Nobody out. Schoenberg on deck right now. He'd be happy to see a couple ducks on the pond when he steps up to the plate. Again, peeking over at Pedroli at second. McLaughlin gets a sign, now comes set. Pedroli takes an extra step at second, looking back there, and now comes to the plate. This one's ripped towards the first baseman, gets underneath his glove, goes out into right field. Pedroli's going to be waved home. The throw is going to be not in time. Pedroli slides on in, and advancing over to second is Fournier. Lewis to third, and just like that, it takes 3 batters for Milford to find their first run.
That is a dream start right here. If you are Milford, starting the season off strong, the bats start off hot. You cannot draw up a better start right there than what you just saw, Dylan.
And that's going to bring in Schoenberg, who's got 2 runners in scoring position. Schoenberg returning after last season. He's going to reclaim that shortstop spot that he played so well. In a tough situation.
He's got Fournier 90 feet from going up 2 runs. He's 90 feet from home plate there at third base.
First pitch, fastball, and therefore a strike. Gets ahead in the count, 0-1. Important for him to just throw the strikes and let his fielders do the rest. Again, Fournier on second. Lewis on third. It's 1-0. No outs. Schoenberg taking up the right-handed batter's box. That pitch is swung on, looking to go up the middle. It's stopped by the shortstop, but he's not going to be able to make a play. It's an infield single for Schoenberg, as Chan was able to stop it from going to the outfield, but a run does come in, holds Fournier up, and just like that, it's 2-0 Milford. Now Fournier on third, Schoenberg on first. And still nobody out. That's going to bring to the plate Joey McGee. He'll be playing second base.
So about halfway through the batting order now.
As just waiting, McLaughlin for the sign. Peeks over at Schoenberg at first. Schoenberg's going to take off. We'll see what they go. They're going to throw down, and that one's going to skip through. And now running home is going to be Fournier, and that one is high, and he dances around somehow and sneaks his way in. And that's a 3rd run on the board for Milford, and Schoenberg gets away with a stolen bag.
You know, not only just a stolen bag, a double steal, Dylan, at that.
Yes.
I was surprised they went with the throw down to second. A lot of times teams won't do that on the 1st and 3rd situation because that exact situation happens. McGee back in the right-handed batter's box. Here's the next pitch. That one's in there for a strike. It's 0-2 to Joey McGee. Obviously, he didn't get to play last year, coming off of a UCL injury and to go get Tommy John surgery. He's back with the team this year, though. Glad to see him out on the field. He's got Schoenberg dancing on second. Here's the pitch. That one's up high. It falls out, and Schoenberg actually went back on that. If he kept his lead, he would have been able to get through. Coming back set, McLaughlin. Peeking over at second for Schoenberg. Here's the delivery, strike and swing out. As McGee goes down swinging. And I'll bring down the first out of the game. It's going to bring Josh Bouchard up to bat, the right-handed batter. He's DHing today, a new member of the team. Also played at St. John's alongside of Fournier. He'll be going into his freshman year of college at Colby Sawyer. That one's down in the dirt. Schoenberg's going to take off for third. The throw down there is in time. Schoenberg thought he got underneath the tag, but not enough. And just like that, it's now 2 outs for Northboro. It was definitely a close play at third base. I think Schoenberg was just a little hesitant to go on that one.
I think he stood back a little bit as it came off the bat, and that's what allowed the throw to get there in time.
Here's the delivery. That one is up high. Bouchard will take that one. Now no runners on. 2 down for the right-handed hitter. Getting out of Blackstone. Now McLaughlin working with nobody on base. He can settle himself down. Here's the pitch. That one's down in the dirt once again. Just trying to tell him to settle on down. There's his catcher, Demonet. Scoops some dirt from the mound. Positions up that right leg. Comes set. Working from the stretch. Here's the delivery. That one is down low, and it'll be ball 4, and it'll be a walk for Bouchard. A good job keeping his eye on that one and staying patient up at the plate. After seeing all your teammates get hits, it can be kind of hard to keep your bat on your shoulder and not swing at it.
You want to join in on the fun, I think.
Exactly.
Who doesn't?
Sean Bouchard now comes up to the plate, not to be confused with Josh Bouchard. Different spellings, different pronunciations, no relation at all. As he settles into that left-handed batter's box. Here's the pitch. That one goes in for a strike. Looked like Bouchard was taking all the way.
Good pitch right there from McLaughlin. Got himself back into a rhythm here.
Counts 0-1 with 2 down. Josh Bouchard on first base. Burchard up to bat. He definitely has some serious power to him. That next one inside as he kind of just ducks away around it. Sean will be heading into college as well. We got a lot of players who will be heading into their freshman year. He's going to be going to Mass Maritime. Him and Gavin Metcalf both doing so, and both coming out of Nipmuc High School as well. We'll shout out our very own Steve Watson. That one falls in on the breaking ball. And makes the count 1-2. McLaughlin's looking to get himself out of this inning after allowing 3 runs. Peeks on over to first base. The right-handed pitcher at Bouchard now comes set. The stretch, as always. That one's down low. A good job holding off on that one was Burchard.
Held back the check swing perfectly. Keeps the at-bat going.
Now stepping back is McLaughlin. Onto the rubber. Takes a quick peek over. Not a huge lead from Bouchard. Bouchard's going to take off, and that one's inside, and it'll be over to first base. And looks like the coach is going to come out, Coach Ryan Swartz, and have a chat on the mound with Northboro pitcher Brennan McLaughlin, who has struggled early on here, and some wild pitches.
Hasn't been an ideal start for McLaughlin on the mound, but you still got a lot of time to play, still time to regroup and get in a rhythm. You can get in a rhythm later in the game. I think that's key here, especially if your team in the next half inning, when we go to the bottom of the first, the batting order turns over to Northboro being at bat. They can be strong on offense. Can help their pitcher out big time.
And now I think there might have to be a change in pitchers, because that is the second time I believe that coach has gone out for a mound visit. So I think that's the discussion that's being had. So I think unfortunately he's gonna, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but McLaughlin's day is gonna have to be over because Coach Swartz visited the mound 2 times. So we're gonna have a pitching change, and we'll give you that when we get back from a quick break. We'll be right back here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. Current score is Milford 3, Northboro nothing in the top of the first.
This presentation of the MyFM Local Sports Network is brought to you by PJ's Restaurants. Enjoy authentic barbecue at PJ's Smoke and Grill in Midway. Award-winning wings, burgers, and steak tips at PJ's Bar and Grill in Bellingham. Or all-day breakfast and lunch at the newly reimagined Miss Menden Diner. PJ's Restaurants, proud supporters of local sports and proud sponsors of the MyFM Local Sports Network. Does Milford Federal have solutions for my business needs?
If you're talking to banks about your commercial lending needs, then let Milford Federal be part of the conversation. Whether you're purchasing property, expanding your business, or refinancing debt, setting up the right financial structure is key to long-term success. Their commercial lending team will work with you to understand your current objectives, define your future goals, and recommend a solution that's tailored to your business. Call Milford Federal Bank at 508-381-5208. Our community, your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 465956.
Are you thinking about buying a new car or maybe looking to refinance an existing car loan? At Homefield Credit Union, we offer competitive rates on new car purchases as well as car loan refinancing. And with our Auto Advisor program, Homefield Credit Union can help you get a fair and competitive price on a new or used vehicle while financing directly with the credit union. Homefield Credit Union, banking with a Homefield advantage. Stop by or call today, 508-839-5493, 138 South Main Street in Milford, and at
There's
86
nothing like
Worcester Street
hometown
in North
sports.
Grafton.
The roar of the crowd, the thrill of Friday night lights, and the pride of seeing our young athletes give everything they've got. This season, your business can stand right beside them by becoming a sponsor of the MyFM Media Local Sports Network, covering football, hockey, basketball.
And we bring you back in as we get ready to continue action here. As now stepping up to the plate is going to be Josh Giancola, who's going to be playing third base today, wearing the number 9. Last year was exclusively a pitcher, but looks like he's going to get a couple at bats this year. On the mound is now Matthew Filicao, and his first pitch is hit towards the shortstop, who tries to make the play over to second base, but it's dropped. And so that one is going to be an error on the shortstop, in my opinion. I don't know how you would rule that one, Brady, but I think that's an...
Yeah, I believe error on the shortstop, just the unfortunate bobble for the shortstop there, and now... If you're Milford, you got the bases loaded, and you're deep in the order here in only the first inning of this game.
Yeah, so bases loaded for the number 9 hitter, Brady Iorusi, in at catcher. Obviously, we talked to Coach pregame as Brady tried to check swing there, couldn't quite hold up on the fastball high up. We talked with him and how him and Nolan Murray are going to be running the catcher position after Kiko Lee and Jack Krause both are now out of eligibility were two huge parts. But Coach did mention that Kiko and Jack were at the same age as these two. As Irusi hits that one, it's going to drop into right center field. That's going to bring one and potentially two. The throw to home plate is not going to be in time. Add 2 more runs on the board. It's a 2 RBI single for Brady Irusi. And just like that, it's now 5 runs on the board for Milford.
Coaching staff in front of us certainly pleased with that one right there.
And how can you not be? As continuing the 2-out rally here. Now it's going to bring us back up to Nick Pedroli. As that fastball is up high. It'll be a ball. And of course, now we're in the first inning, the first half inning of the entire season, and I've already got to go over to my next column.
Yes.
There's a first for everything. I didn't expect it this early in the season for Milford. As a hard swung
think
ball by
anybody did.
Pedroli, it's going to be flipped over by the second baseman, and that's going to do it. But 5 runs brought in on the board for Milford as we head to the bottom of the first, right here on the MyFM Local Sports Network, MyFM 101.3.
Hey, this is Jay with Full Service Junk Removal in Natick. From construction debris to furniture, yard waste, scrap metal, even hot tubs, we haul it all. Need a dumpster? We got you covered. Give us a call at 617-838-4977.
Full service junk removal in Natick, clearing the way for local teams and families to
McIntyre
win.
Loam is proud to support the fine young athletes, coaches, and local schools featured on the MyFM Media Local Sports Network. For generations, McIntyre Loam has helped homeowners, landscapers, and communities build from the ground up, providing quality loam, mulch, gravel, stone, and reliable delivery you can count on. It's the same commitment to hard work, teamwork, and doing things the right way that we see every time these local teams take the field. McIntyre Loam, proudly supporting local sports and the communities we call home.
Milford Nissan happily welcomes spring back to our area with our most amazing offer ever.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
0% financing for 60 months on our rugged Nissan Frontier V6 pickups. And it gets even better. We also offer 0% financing for 60 months on our popular Nissan Rogue, Nissan Murano, and Nissan Pathfinder 3-row SUVs. We've never offered 0% for 60 months on so many of our popular models. You can save as much as $8,000 in interest charges. Get a great deal and a buying experience that you can trust, followed by a great service after the sale. Come see us today at Milford Nissan, Route 16 in Milford, and online at milfordnissan.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Foley, president of Unibank. Beyond banking transactions, Unibank's mission is to serve the Central Mass community through our philanthropic efforts. The more checking and savings accounts that you entrust to us, the more we're able to give back to nonprofit organizations. We have 14 convenient locations across the Central Mass region, and switching to us is an investment in your local community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 583135, unibank.com.
Back here at Memorial Field as we get ready for the bottom of the first inning. On the mound once again is Tyler Ballard, as he'll start things off here for the Legion season for Milford after an exciting 5-run first inning. Leading off will be A.J. Phaneuf, the right fielder, left-handed batter. First pitch from Ballard is fired in but a little high for a ball, as Milford gets their season underway in the outfield. Ballard, second pitch, that fastball fired right across the plate. He gets his first strike. 1-1, the right-handed pitcher, as he works from the windup. And here's the pitch. That one hits just the bottom at the knees. 1-2. As he stares on down into the glove of Irusi. The pitch. That one's fouled off. Staying alive there is Phaneuf as it goes up and over into the trees. down the third base line. Lots of times you'll see home teams are in first base, but with how the sun projects, you'd rather be at the third base line. That one half swung at towards the shortstop. Schoenberg can't quite make the play. It was a tough one on the slow roller, and Joe, if you're out there listening, that's number 1 for Schoenberg losing his hat.
Lost the hat, a little rolling ball on him. Those are tough to handle.
So an infield single on a check swing from Phaneuf. In case some of you weren't with us last year, we were keeping a rolling tally of how many times Schoenberg's hat would fall off during play. Obviously, with all that hair, sometimes it can be hard to keep it on. Calvin Chan comes up to bat, showed bunt, pulled back, tries to snap throw back to first. He's going to be in there safely. Good heads-up play, though, from Iarusi. Count 1-0. Chan, the shortstop, batting second. On first base is Phaneuf, working from the stretch. Ballard goes to the plate. That one's fired in for a strike, makes the count. And even 1-1. We'll give you a preview of what the field looks like going from first to third. We've got Burchard, McGee, Schoenberg, and Gene Cola rounding out at third base. Then across the outfield from left field, Fournier, Pedroli, and Lewis in right. Runners half going and thrown back to first. Now over down to second. They tagged him and got him out. Phaneuf was caught up in the middle, whether he was going or not. He was halfway down the second base. The throw from Iarusi was over to first, turning around and firing into second. Schoenberg got the tag from Burchard.
Yeah, you just kind of caught him right in the middle of the base pass. You know, he was stuck right in between first and second, nowhere to go, got him out at second.
And not quite how I think they could have imagined it starting out for them, Northboro, after getting a runner on base, as that one's up high. Counts 2-1. Not sure if it was intentional for him to sit in the middle, or if he was caught between two minds. The next pitch from Ballard, that one's fouled up and over off a tree and heads up.
Looks like everybody's all right over there.
It didn't take quite a big bounce. It didn't knock off a big oak tree back there, and that's where all the fans are right behind home plate. There's no netting to protect you back there.
No, I think the tree took the most of a beating out of anybody over there.
Ballard's next pitch is just up high.
That tree is kind of like netting.
Yeah.
In a way.
Sure.
It's protecting the fans.
Yeah, but then
it did that time at least.
We'll see how productive it is throughout the game. The next pitch, that one's a hard hit ball towards right field, but standing right there and making the catch is Braden Lewis.
Well, L7 action right there. Actually, L9, pardon me.
Yeah.
It's the right fielder, not the left fielder.
Although I don't think you rule it as that. I think anything to the outfield is considered a fly out, though. So it'll be out to the outfield, but it was basically hit like a line drive.
That's why I considered it a line drive out. But
yeah, maybe they need to start adding that into the scorebooks.
I learn something new every day. That's what keeps you younger.
And so up to bat now after taking the first strike was Nate Citro, the DH for Northboro. Takes a big hack on that one. Foul tip caught by Iarusi. And strike number 2. Ballard looking for his first strikeout. The dog wants him to get a strikeout as well.
Bark at the park.
Here's the pitch. That one's up high. That'll be a ball, 1-2. Last year, Milford had Dylan Ruff on the team, and, well, it goes with his last name. There was always barking when he was up to the plate. Ballard sets.
Probably
Here's
his own
the pitch.
dog, too.
Fouled off. Yeah, keeping himself alive is Citro. Still 1-2. Obviously, Ballard coming in from his first year of college at Wheaton. He is on a pitch count tonight, as mentioned by DeVito. The next pitch, that off-speed caught him looking. That one's brought to you by Unibank and closes out the first inning. One runner got on, but got right back out. An unconventional 1-2-3 inning. We'll be back for the top of the second right here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
For 60 years, Crystal
For 60 years, Crystal Pool and Spa has been helping families dive into summer the right way. From pool openings and water care to pumps, filters, liners, and robotic cleaners, we have everything you need to get your pool ready for a season of fun. Stop by Crystal Pool and Spa in Bellingham, your hometown pool experts for 6 decades and counting. Crystal Pool and Spa, 60 years of making summers better.
Whoa! Oh.
Oops, sorry.
That's fine, honey.
Mom, I'm home from practice, and I brought the whole team.
Oh, the floor. Okay, that's great. No, that's great.
Hey, honey. Can you believe all the rain?
Oh, we need new floors.
Milford Hardwood, South Main Street, Milford. Your hardwood flooring professionals with a large selection of hardwood flooring to meet your budget. Pick up a sample today.
Back here at Memorial Field in Northboro, Dylan Patamri alongside me, Brady Fontaine and Ty McCormick, as we get ready for second inning action after what's felt like years. It was a long first inning for this Milford team. Braden Lewis was one of the players that came around to score after he hit a single in his first at-bat in the first inning. He swings on the first pitch he sees. That one's popped up foul. Heads up, everybody. You never know where it's going to land. Oh, there it is.
The tree protected them.
I think
It's
Ty is
acting as
onto
a screen.
something.
It's not only acting as a screen from the ball, but also from the sun.
All right, so you heard that here first, fans. When you get hit by a ball, you get to sue Ty because he said it's completely safe back there.
Oh, yeah.
He said the tree was the netting.
Counts 0-1. Next pitch, Lewis slammed that one, but hit it foul, unfortunately. It goes into the trees, and you can kiss that ball goodbye, but not over the fence. You're just not going to find it.
You know, if he straightened that one out, he might have had a double going right down the line.
Probably did. Lewis stepping back in. Hit .322 in his freshman year at Wheaton. 26 stolen bags as well on top of that.
Unbelievable.
The next pitch to him, he hits that one now towards left field. It's going back towards that tree, and it's gone. It is out of here, and Lewis with the first home run of the season for Milford. And I think if you were taking picks at who was going to do it, it was probably him at the top of those betting odds. If we had betting odds for this, that is. We don't.
We
Legally,
don't.
We do not have them.
We don't promote that. There are no betting odds on Legion games.
I'm pretty sure it's illegal to have betting odds with high school competitors, so I just want to clarify that. But it was just an analogy.
Yes. Now, me being the newbie here, probably would have picked him after Dylan hyping him up in our little pregame chat, getting prepared for this call today.
Well, I mean, you don't win Zone 4 MVP for nothing.
No.
And there's a good chance he could be going for it back-to-back.
Hey, you know he'd love to see that.
Now back up his newbie, Jackson Fournier. He singled and got the first run in on the season to kind of get things going for this Milford team, who now leads 6-0. The left-handed batter takes that one, hits it out towards right field. It's going back, and that one's gone.
Jacks.
Are you kidding me?
That one hit super high up in the trees. They actually get the ball back somehow, and it's back-to-back home runs. That one was absolutely clobbered. The only question
that was a tank.
Was it staying fair, and it did.
Yeah. You know, it would have kept going, Dylan, if that tree wasn't right there. It was just hitting its arc right when it hit that tree, and then that tree basically brought it right to the ground. It actually brought the ball right back into fair territory.
Hey, you get to keep a baseball.
How often does that happen? You hit a home run, but the ball comes back into play.
Not very often. The away fans were not happy with that home run, and they threw it back. Schoenberg steps back in. He singled in his first at-bat.
Now, will the helmet fall off? Or is it just the hat that falls off?
No, it's really just the hat that falls off.
He's got that padding.
Schoenberg takes a big hack and swing.
You are right
on
about
one.
that, Ty.
From Matthew Falcao. Falcao comes set. That one, big hack and miss.
Low.
Makes the count 1-2 to Schoenberg. Nobody out. Back-to-back home runs. Schoenberg up at the plate with a 1-2 count. The pitch. That one is swung and grounded towards the shortstop, making the play over there is Chan. Gets him in time and records the first out of the second inning.
Grounds right to his position mate. Shortstop to shortstop.
We rolled that one in as a 6-3 for you keeping track of your books
Yes.
back at home.
Nice little 6-3 action.
Now bring up Joey McGee, who struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him of this second inning, and that one's in there for a strike on the outside corner. Getting ahead in the count. Filicao. 0-1 with one down, nobody on. Comes set. That one fired in there for a strike again. I think McGee thought that one was high.
It looked high from here, Dylan.
I think it just
But you
caught
know
the
what?
top
I'm
of the
going to have to
zone.
agree with the ump.
The ump's always right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Because there's no ABS in Legion baseball. Not yet, at least. As that one's fouled off and staying alive is McGee. Maybe we'll ask Cindy if she can make that happen.
As we have another mound meeting.
Cindy, we were just talking about you. We were wondering if we can implement ABS into Legion baseball now.
She's stunned. She's shocked.
At a loss for words.
Maybe if we get a couple more boosters, we can get ABS.
Get a little MLB booster, why not? Something like that.
The next pitch, that one falls just a bit high. Brings the count to 2-2 to McGee. I don't think she liked that idea.
I don't know.
You know, ABS has its fans, and
it has its haters.
Yeah, you know.
The next pitch, and that one's hit down the third base line, and it
That
goes
was
just
foul,
foul.
yeah.
Just on the outside of that third base bag. They're ready to send McGee to second base.
I have the advantage over you guys. I got the camera, and I saw that ball go plain to the left of third.
So now coming set. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off once again. Staying alive is McGee on Filicao.
That tree is undefeated back there for stops, Ty.
I think that one was going over everyone's head regardless.
Yes.
Still one down. McGee battling. Filicao comes set from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That one's up high. Ducking out the way was McGee. As he repositions himself, McGee, and steps back into the right-handed batter's box. Filicao stares down. Comes set. The delivery. That one's inside.
Good eyes.
Just like that, McGee has battled himself back to a full count. Regardless of the outcome, it has been a great at-bat for Joey McGee.
Yeah, even if, like you said, he gets out, he's driving up the pitch count, which is great.
Filicao, the 3-2,
Ooh.
swung on and foul tipped and caught. And so going down once again is McGee.
As Ty said, though, you cannot be disappointed as that one, coaching staff-wise. Is you battle back, and as he said, you just keep on building that pitch count.
That's going to bring up Josh Bouchard, who walked in his first at-bat. First pitch he sees, ducks out the way. That'll be a ball up high. Counts 1-0. For those of you just tuning in, we thank you for tuning in to the opening day here for Legion Baseball. Home openers coming up soon.
If you're tuning in, you also wouldn't believe the score.
No.
There's the pitch, and that one's down and inside, but it's going to be called a strike. Counts 1-1.
I don't think if they're just tuning in now, Ty, too, that they'd believe us when we say we had back-to-back home runs here.
Right, yeah.
Currently 7-0 in favor of Milford over Northboro. The next pitch. Big hack and miss. Brings it now 1-2. A chance for Phil Cow to respond back with 3 straight retired. Stares down. Comes set. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled off, and staying alive is Bouchard. As the sun is slowly starting to descend, and the shadows out in the left field are starting to get slightly bigger.
Looks like eventually there's going to be a shadow in between the pitcher's mound and home plate. Wonder how that's going to be for both the pitcher and the batter.
It'll make things interesting, I think.
Oh,
The
yeah.
next pitch in there for a strike, looking is Bouchard, and now retire the side. They get the back-to-back home runs, but then 3 straight down. It's 7-0 Milford over Northboro, heading into the bottom of the second right here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
Don't be fooled by the name Pepperoncini's Pizzeria. It's not just pizza. Pepperoncini's Pizzeria and Grill at East Main Street in Milford is a family restaurant with a full menu for your full family. From their great tasting appetizers to game time wings on the bone tossed in a multitude of different flavors. Pepperoncini's offers catering for all corporate events as well as private parties. For the best pizza in the Milford area, it's Pepperoncini's. Bring the family to Pepperoncini's Pizzeria and Grill. You won't leave hungry. Gluten-free pizza on the menu.
Hey, it's Anthony from the Embroidery Bar in Milford, and this summer it's all about looking your best. From custom t-shirts, hats, and shorts to tumblers, keychains, flasks, bottle openers, and more, we've got everything you need to stand out at the beach, the cookout, or wherever summer takes you. Need something unique? No problem. If you can think it, we can create it. Whether it's for your business, your team, or just for fun, we'll help bring your ideas to life with custom designs that fit your style. Stop by the Embroidery Bar, 189 West Street in Milford, and get ready to make this your best looking summer yet.
Hey, this is Ray, the owner of Tailwind Tavern and Hopedale Pizza Market. We've got pizza, sandwich, chicken, seafood, and drinks perfect for the whole family after the game.
From post-practice dinners to game day nights, make the winning stop. Tailwind Tavern in Hopedale, where families win after the game.
Hello, my name is Nicole Consigli-Commischlian, and I am co-owner of Consigli Ruggiero Funeral Home alongside my father, David Consigli. For over the past 75 years, we have been serving the greater Milford community as a family-owned and operated funeral home. We specialize in pre-planning and ensure that your needs are met one family at a time. We are here to ensure your last memory remains a special one. Please contact us at 508-473-0513 to let us assist you during this difficult time.
Back here at Memorial Field, Dylan Patemery alongside me, Brady Fontaine and Ty McCormick for the opener here for Legion Baseball in Milford. It's been a good one so far. 7 runs for Legion, and Milford is leading, and they had back-to-back home runs from Braden Lewis and Jackson Fournier, and Tyler Ballard goes back out onto the mound for the second inning after retiring an unconventional 1-2-3 when they caught Fanuff stealing in between bags. Up to bat is Hunter Sether King, as he takes the first one in there for a strike. The right-handed batter playing first base and batting fourth today.
I'll tell you right, Dylan. I bet this pitcher right now, he's loose. He's got 7 runs to work with. So I bet he's feeling pretty good up there on the mound.
A big swing and a miss. That's strike number 2. And the other thing, too, is, of course, any pitcher that has that type of lead is going to feel a lot more comfortable.
Exactly.
But also, Tyler Ballard is one of the more experienced players on this Legion team, and he's been in tougher situations than this as that one falls on the outside.
Yeah.
He can really work with any lead. You give him 7 runs, he'll feel real comfortable, though.
This is like a stroll down the road for him.
As he sets himself back up, the right-handed pitcher has a pretty trusty team out in the field for him as well. And that's the other thing, too, is last year, and I'm sure we're going to see it again this year from this Legion team, is their defense is traditionally very, very good.
Oh, yeah.
Good defense is a good offense.
Exactly.
Defense wins championships, too, especially in baseball.
Big swing and a miss as Ballard sends another one down, swinging his second strikeout of the day. That one, again, brought to you by Unibank. That's going to bring up to the plate Brendan Haman, the center fielder, standing in the right-handed batter's box as well. Ballard working from the windup. That one And they're going to say that he did go indeed, so it'll be a strike.
Just a little bit too much power to keep that one back. He tried to hold it back, just didn't agree on him.
This next pitch fired right in there once again, using that fastball is Ballard. And when you see how fast he throws, when he just throws that little off-speed pitch, it can throw you off a lot and catch you frozen as the next one. And there's that off-speed pitch. The changeup gets him swinging way ahead of that was Haman, and that's now 3 straight strikeouts brought to you by Unibank, given out by Tyler Ballard.
Back-to-back strikeouts, too. Let's see if he makes it 3.
Well, if you continue from last inning, he could make it 4 in a row.
Oh, okay.
Little four straight Ks, why not?
As that one, the off-speed, falls into the left-handed batter's box. It'll be a ball. Now 1-0. Ballard setting himself up on the rubber, close to the first base bag. That one's fired in back to the good old fastball to even the count at 1 apiece. Infield playing normal depth. The windup and the pitch. That one hits right at the knees from Ballard, 1 and 2.
Dotting it.
As he looks in, shakes off the first pitch, and now agrees. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strikes out the side, and that will send us off into the 3rd inning.
He is comfortable, Dylan.
4 straight Ks from
well, get
Ballard.
ready, because Milford Auto Mall is on the move. Your trusted family-owned dealership is relocating to Route 140 in Hopedale, right next to Milford Tire and Service. At Milford Auto Mall, you'll find a great selection.
Hello, my name is Nicole Consigli Commischlian, and I am co-owner of Consigli Ruggiero Funeral Home alongside my father, David Consigli. For over the past 75 years, we have been serving the greater Milford community as a family-owned and operated funeral home. We specialize in pre-planning and ensure that your needs are met one family at a time. We are here to ensure your last memory remains a special one. Please contact us at 508-473-0513 to let us assist you during this difficult time.
Looking for a new ride? Well, get ready. Looking for a new ride? Well, get ready, because Milford Auto Mall is on the move. Your trusted family-owned dealership is relocating to Route 140 in Hopedale, right next to Milford Tire and Service. At Milford Auto Mall, you'll find a great selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, backed by a friendly, professional team that makes the car buying process fun again. Whether you're upgrading your current vehicle or shopping for your first car, Milford Auto Mall is ready to help you drive away with confidence. Stay tuned for more updates and get ready to visit Milford Auto Mall at their brand new location on Route 140 in Hopedale.
Hey, this is John, owner of Done Right Asphalt Repair. We handle asphalt paving and repairs, seal coating, crack sealing for both residential and commercial properties. We do it the right way.
When your pavement needs a comeback, make the smart play. Asphalt done right.
DoneRightAsphaltRepair.com.
Back in here at Memorial Field for the top of the 3rd inning. Leading off will be the number 7 hitter, Sean Burchard. Or Sean Burchard, excuse me. Again, they're right next to each other in the order as well.
Which makes it that much more confusing.
And that one is going to be a hit by pitch on Burchard. So he's going to go ahead and take the free walk down.
Seen a little bit of everything so far here tonight.
And you're gonna get used to that. There's nothing you really won't see in Legion baseball.
Yeah, if it's not on your bingo card, you're gonna see it.
Maybe that's what we should. Maybe we should make you fans of bingo cards.
Legion
You know,
bingo
the Red
card.
Sox,
Hey.
when you go to the game, they have a bingo card game that you can play.
Giancola weak
And
off the
that's-
bat, and it's going to be
That
a
is
double
a
play.
nice double play right there.
So Giancola came up to bat. It hit off the inside hands, and getting caught up was Burchard, and unfortunately, that was one that there was really no good way for that one to end up. It's a double play quickly.
Yeah, that was an L5-3 if I ever saw one.
Yes.
So that's now going to bring on up Brady Iarusi, who had a 2 RBI single in the 1st inning. He did that one with 2 outs as that one's lifted into foul territory. And it's going to go on over and out of bounds.
Towards the batting, right towards the batting cages.
Iarusi Again, in a 2-out situation, nobody on this time. Settles into the box, 0-1. Here's the pitch. That one straight across the plate. That'll be a strike number 2. As Filicao has started to find a groove. He comes set. And that one is going to hit Iarusi. A 2-strike hit by pitch. Not what Filicao intended to do, but Iarusi takes the tough one and heads on over to first base and brings us back to the top of the order.
Pinch runner in for Milford now.
And it looks like, is that?
It is number 20, I believe.
That's Ben Majorano. I hope I'm saying that right. I did not go over that pronunciation beforehand. We'll have to ask Coach in between. Ben Majorano on first brings up Nick Pedroli.
Runner at first is looking to go to second. He almost went.
He does have the oven mitt on. Plays in the outfield for my alma mater, Holliston High School.
Shout out.
Now heading to UMass Boston for his freshman year. The next pitch to Pedroli, that one's in there for a strike. Evens up the count 1-1 with 2 down. So with Iarusi being pinch run for, can only mean we'll also get to see Nolan Murray behind the plate. The 2 catchers for the team.
A speedy catcher. You don't see that often.
No.
That one's down low. Well, who said he was speedy?
Well, he's looking to steal second.
Well, that's not the catcher.
Oh.
That's Majorano.
Oh, okay.
Nolan Murray is the catcher.
I didn't get a roster or any preparation before the game.
Sounds like a
Hey, he had me fooled too. He great sales job right there. Get him on the MyFM sales team.
That one is fouled off all the way back. That one's heading for the bus. Hits off the back of the bus. That's why you sit in the front of the bus. It's safer.
Get on the bus.
I actually don't know, so don't take my legal advice. As the sun is starting to set even more down in left field. Pedroli with 2 strikes on him, 2 down. Standing in the left-handed batter's box. That one bounces and it's going to get away, and Majorano is going to go ahead and take second. Turns around as they went all the way to the backstop. And now a runner in scoring position for Pedroli. Pedroli settles back in. Filicao looks on in, not too concerned about the runner on second base as he's looking to get the out. That one is up high, and taking first base will be Pedroli. First and second. And it's going to bring up the dangerous hitter, Braden Lewis. It's 2 for 2 on the day. Obviously had the home run last inning. Pedroli on first. Majorano on second. In the right-handed batter's box. That one's up high, and he'll take that for a ball. Counts 1-0 with 2 down. Again here in Northboro at Memorial Field.
Looking for a little 2-out rally.
Got a couple runs in the first inning off of 2 outs. Looking forward to the home opener on Thursday against Cherry Valley at Fino Field.
It's going to be a fun one, Dylan.
That one swung, fouled back. Looking, and that one's going to go in play and caught by the catcher and retires, and now leaves 2 runners stranded on first and second. That's going to head us into the bottom of the third. Still leading 7-0 is Milford over Northboro right here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
This presentation of the MyFM Local Sports Network is brought to you by PJ's Restaurants. Enjoy authentic barbecue at PJ's Smoke and Grill in Midway. Award-winning wings, burgers, and steak tips at PJ's Bar and Grill in Bellingham. Or all-day breakfast and lunch at the newly reimagined Miss Menden Diner. PJ's Restaurants, proud supporters of local sports and proud sponsors of the MyFM Local Sports Network. Does Milford Federal have solutions for my business needs?
If you're talking to banks about your commercial lending needs, then let Milford Federal be part of the conversation. Whether you're purchasing property, expanding your business, or refinancing debt, setting up the right financial structure is key to long-term success. Their commercial lending team will work with you to understand your current objectives, define your future goals, and recommend a solution that's tailored to your business. Call Milford Federal Bank at 508-381-5208. Our community, your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 465956.
Are you thinking about buying a new car or maybe looking to refinance an existing car loan? At Homefield Credit Union, we offer competitive rates on new car purchases as well as car loan refinancing. And with our Auto Advisor program, Homefield Credit Union can help you get a fair and competitive price on a new or used vehicle while financing directly with the credit union. Homefield Credit Union, banking with a Homefield advantage. Stop by or call today, 508-839-5493, 138 South Main Street in Milford and at 86 Worcester Street in North Grafton.
Welcome back in here to Memorial Field. Dylan Patermery alongside me, Brady Fontaine and Ty McCormick. Well, again, you see something new every day. I obviously don't know the rules of Legion Baseball because Irusi's back in at catcher. Ballard's still on the mound. The first pitch fired in there for a strike. Up to bat is Austin Ray. I'm checking with my rules expert on what that's supposed to be. Next pitch from Ballard in there at the knees on the fastball. Quickly 0-2. Ray just takes a quick breather as he's seen two straight fastballs.
Trying to keep that K count going.
That one off speed just a bit high. Brings the count now to 1-2.
He's been on a roll here so far.
Yes, he has. He's been on a tear, Brady.
Shakes off the first two pitches from the windup. Swing and a miss and make it 5 straight strikeouts for Tyler Ballard, brought to you by Unibank.
Pitching an absolute heater right now.
And to think this is just the first game here of the season, and Ballard is already in tremendous form.
Great confidence booster beginning the year, too.
You said it, Dylan. He looks like he's in mid-season form.
That one's just a bit outside. And is up to bat now is Shane Ziegler. Obviously, lots of these guys coming off of either college or high school seasons. And a lot of times it is a lot easier for the pitchers to adapt right straight in. As a big hack and miss there from Ziegler, the second baseman. Counts now 1-1. A lot easier for pitchers to find their form early than hitters. There's the windup and the pitch. That one's in there for another strike. Counts now 1-2. Ballard just absolutely locked in right now. The next pitch. Off speed is fouled off. And couldn't quite track where that one went to. Looks like everyone's okay. As looks like we're going to have some action in the bullpen. Looks like Majorano's getting warmed up along with Jackson Lindsay. A big hack swing and miss there. Make it now 6 straight strikeouts from Tyler Ballard.
Do not see that every day at this level.
Ballard is absolutely dealing right now. It's hard to take him out, but you'd think you might want to protect that arm a little bit. We know he's on a pitch count. That one bounces down in the dirt.
Well, that was said from Coach in your little pregame talk.
Yeah, I believe he said around the 50-ish marker is what they were looking at.
I want to say 55-ish, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it'll be somewhat flexible around that. The next one, big hack and miss. 1-1 is the count. Again, the batter is Sebastian Debonet, the catcher, hitting 9th for Northboro Legion, post 234. The next pitch, fired in there for a strike. That fastball is hard to track. Count is now 1-2. Come set. The windup. The pitch. Way up high. Tried to gas that one in. Got a little too much underneath it. It's going to even the count now at 2-2 with 2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ballard versus Debonair. The pitch. That one's up high once again. Going with the fastball. We'll see if he sticks with that or goes to the off speed for the full count. Takes a deep breath. Comes back to the first base side of the rubber. From the windup. Ballard. The payoff pitch. Fired straight in there. Strike number 3. 7 in a row for Ballard.
Got him looking, too.
And what a day from him, and I think that might be it for him as we get ready. Brought to you by Unibank, those 7 strikeouts from Ballard. We'll be back for the top of the 4th inning right here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
At Medway Oil and Propane, you're more than just a customer to them. Medway Oil and Propane is locally owned and has been serving the greater Milford area for over 71 years. All of their oil and propane technicians are mass licensed and all live in and around the community they serve. Medway Oil and Propane has locations in Milford and Medway. If it's fuel, oil, propane, guaranteed 24-hour service, bagged coal, installations, or just a smile knowing Medway Oil and Propane is there for you, Medway Oil and Propane.
Milford Nissan happily welcomes spring back to our area with our most amazing offer ever.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
0% financing for 60 months on our rugged Nissan Frontier V6 pickups. And it gets even better. We also offer 0% financing for 60 months on our popular Nissan Rogue, Nissan Murano, and Nissan Pathfinder 3-row SUVs. We've never offered 0% for 60 months on so many of our popular models. You can save as much as $8,000 in interest charges. Get a great deal and a buying experience that you can trust, followed by a great service after the sale. Come see us today at Milford Nissan, Route 16 in Milford, and online at milfordnissan.com.
Back in Memorial Field as we get ready for the top of the 4th inning, and our tent's getting very close to not blocking the sun anymore for me.
Yeah, it's we're into the direct view of the sunlight, and you might be able to see that on the YouTube channel. The camera's been going a little bit in and out of focus, but you know we're doing our best to get
See,
you.
we don't get a preseason is the problem.
Right, we don't have spring training.
We don't have spring training to fix out everything as Jackson Fournier steps up to bat to start this 4th inning.
But hey, you know, some other major networks, not going to name names, but you know they have similar issues,
and they've had a lot more experience.
Yeah,
as
they have a lot more money to work with too.
That is also true.
As the first one was in there to Fournier for a strike, still on the mound. As that one's hit towards the second baseman, a hard skipper bounces up and over, turning towards second, but Fournier's going to stay out there.
Looked like it was off the second baseman's glove.
Yeah,
went right in the air.
Like ski jumped off of his glove, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we're going to give benefit of the doubt there, and we're going to rule that one a single for Fournier.
That one was ripped, so.
It was ripped.
I think it would have might have put a hole in his glove if he caught it.
So a lead-off single, as still on the mound is Filicao for North Attleboro. It's going to bring up Schoenberg. He hasn't found his way around the bases yet, as he lines that one towards center field, running all the way back, and it's going to be over the head, and that one's going to go all the way to the fence, and Schoenberg's turning on the burners. He's heading to third base. It's going to score the run easily, and a stand-up triple for Sam Schoenberg.
Unbelievable speed around the bases from Schoenberg right there. He just turned on the afterburners and went supersonic.
Yeah, he hit it to deep center.
As that one went over the head of Haman and rolled all the way to the fence, which is quite some distance out there in dead center.
Yeah, we don't have a number, but
it's
far. It's far. We can tell you that.
So Schoenberg with the RBI triple brings up Joey McGee. He's going to take that one inside. He's struck out twice today. You know, he's looking to get in on the fun and get his first hit of the day. He's got Schoenberg on third with a hit. Definitely will score him. Even a deep fly ball would do it. Coming set once again is Filicao. That one in there for a strike is going to even the count at 1-1. Looks like we got some action in the bullpen. Looks like it's Jackson Lindsay getting warmed up for Milford. We'll see if he's going to come in or not. Coach was having a chat with Tyler Ballard. The breaking ball falls on in once again for McGee, and now it's 1-2.
I don't know. If I was the coach, I'd keep him in.
Yeah, that was
he's rolling.
That was the discussion they were having. We'll chat more about that come the bottom of the inning when we see the end result.
Then again, I'm not the coach. I'm only the cameraman.
Yeah, and you're already overstepping your boundaries by talking as
Yeah.
well. That one falls down low on the bouncing ball. Evens it up 2-2 for McGee. Schoenberg with a minimal lead off of third base with nobody out. The pitch. That one is going to hit McGee up high, and he's going to go ahead and take the free bag over to first base. Sure, he'd rather be hitting than get hit, but if it gets you on base, it helps the team out.
Right, Dylan. You know, not the most fun way to get on base, but, you know, good way to get on base.
I think you'd rather help the team than not, if you're being honest. But, you know, you go home with a little bit of a bruise after that one.
So now McGee, Burchard, and Irucci all wearing one today. That one's down low. Runners on the corners. Nobody out for Josh Bouchard. He's not got a hit yet. Walked in his first at-bat and came all the way around to score. Going back, safely diving in there was McGee.
No hidden ball trick.
No.
No, you won't see that too often.
Yeah.
Would have been cool, though.
Probably wouldn't have worked.
No. I'm honestly shocked when that works.
That one's down low, misses for a ball.
I don't know how they pull it off.
You have to, it's sleight of hand, Brady. That's all it is.
I think it's that and a bit of luck.
Yeah.
Filikow comes set.
Not a bit, a lot.
From the stretch. That one's up high and just barely ducking away from that one was Bouchard. Getting the sign from Coach DeVito. Schoenberg on third. McGee on first. Here's the pitch. That one bounces down low. And it's a walk, in fact. That was ball number 4. So that's going to juice the bases. As now coming up is Sean Burchard. And it looks like Burchard might see another pitcher. We'll wait and see.
I think this is only the first time they visited the mound with the new pitcher in for Northboro.
It is, but he'll be getting replaced anyway, so we're going to go ahead and take a break. There's nobody out. Base is loaded. It's an 8-0 ball game in favor of Milford. We'll be right back here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
This tooth was just a little sore yesterday, but now it's on fire. And with my schedule, there's no way I can squeeze in a dentist appointment.
That's exactly why Dr. Sam Hanna opens his office bright and early at 5 a.m. Yes, you heard that right. 5 a.m. He's been doing it for years so that busy people like you don't have to wait. While most of us are still sound asleep, Dr. Hanna is already hard at work. And if you're dealing with a real dental emergency, Dr. Hanna is available 24 hours a day. He even gives each patient his personal number. Now try finding another dentist who does that. At Hanna Family Dentistry, they handle everything from cleanings and fillings to root canals and extractions. And with their state-of-the-art digital technology, you can get crowns and implants in just one visit. It's practically instant dentistry. Don't skip your dental care because you're busy. Dr. Hanna works around your schedule. Call Hanna Family Dentistry on West Street in Milford because our schedule is your schedule.
Dr. Hanna even sets his alarm earlier than you.
The dentist who's always there when you need him, Dr. Sam Hanna.
If you're looking for the perfect spot for family fun, head to Putz & More in Holliston, an award-winning family fun center set on more than 4 acres, now in their 13th season. A great venue for birthday parties, company outings, fundraisers, and leagues. Putz & More is the place where families, friends, and community come together to make memories and enjoy mini golf, the jumping pillow, and splash pad. They're also proud to be a certified autism-welcoming business, creating a fun and inclusive environment for everyone. Open now through mid-October. Putz & More, your go-to destination for great times all season long.
Hi, I'm Jim Jamarino from Putz & More, proud to bring family fun to our community. Come join us.
Back in at Memorial Field, Dylan Patemry alongside me, Brady Fontaine and Ty McCormick, As the new pitcher coming in is Robbie Sullivan. So I got an update on the rules from our very own expert Steve Watson on how Iarusi was able to come back into the game, which is there is a courtesy runner for catcher and pitcher only rule.
Did not know that.
So that's why he was able to come back in. Same rule is for high school, and the high school uses Federation rules, which Legion uses a mix of Federation rules and MLB rules.
That's cool. That's really cool.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Unless you're Steve Watson, because he knows literally everything.
He's like an encyclopedia.
He is. He knows basically everything. So there's not really much new. I can teach him some soccer stuff in sports, but other than that, that's probably as much as I can teach him new things.
So baseball Einstein.
More than like sporting Einstein.
Okay.
Like
Okay. We're talking all sports.
All sports.
That's incredible.
Sullivan, the left-hander. His first pitch, and it falls right on in. Breaking ball on the outside corner. Bases are loaded for Sean Burchard. Left-hander comes set. Lefty versus lefty matchup. That's a slow roller. And it's bobbled by the second baseman, who ends up and makes a play at first. The fielder's choice goes ahead and drives on in a run. In to score is Schoenberg, and everybody else advances up a base as the nice easy 4-3 makes the first out of the inning.
Basically a sacrifice bunt.
Sure, you can look at it like that.
In a way, yes.
Puts it 9-0 with Josh Giancola up to bat with runners in scoring position. He takes that first one on the outside corner from the lefty Sullivan. On second is Josh Bouchard. On third is Joey McGee, both reaching with a walk and a hit by pitch. That one is a high fly ball towards left field. I don't think it's going to have enough. It's heading towards foul territory, and it's going to be just left. That one was close. I didn't think it was going to have that much distance underneath it.
Yeah, if that was fair, that was gone.
It would have been just over the fence. But it goes, we'll call it about a foot or so left of the left field pole.
I think the left fielder lost it in the sun, or else he had that all day long. He was right underneath it.
It would have also probably scored a run, though, as well. The sun's getting into an annoying point now for me, and I did not bring my sunglasses.
Yeah, it's kind of creating an odd shadow on the field.
You can throw mine on anytime you want.
That one.
I don't need them.
Is going to end up actually hitting Giancola. It looked like it brushed off his jersey, and now load the bases for Brady Iarusi.
Bases loaded again.
Last time he had this, he had 2 outs. This time it's only 1 out, and he hit one into right center for a 2 RBI single. And that first pitch is a ball, missing up high. Count 1-0. Thank you all for tuning in to Legion Baseball here on MyFM 101.3, the MyFM Local Sports Network. As Sullivan comes set, the pitch. That one misses out wide.
He's looking for something.
And the more and more this inning goes on, the more I think Ballard might be done, because you don't want to bring him out cold from in the bench area, and he's worked up his pitches a little bit for his first appearance.
Great outing by him.
You got that right.
Brings the count now 3-0 to Iarusi. We'll see if he's given the green light. I didn't see any signal from Coach DeVito. Sullivan takes a deep breath. The pitch. Big hack swing on that one. Sullivan working from the windup. Here's the pitch. That one fouled back.
This presentation of the MyFM Local Sports Network is brought to you in part by Oliva's Market, Catering, and Gourmet Gifts. Make Oliva's your next stop for all your planned special events.
Sullivan, here's the delivery. Takes that one for strike 3. Iarusi gets sent down looking. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the order for Pedroli.
Looked like a breaking pitch there, Dylan. Kind of hung out on the outside and then got right in the strike zone.
Yeah, not sure if that was what Iarosi was looking for. As that strikeout once again brought to you by Unibank.
Clever pitch choice there, though. I gotta say, curved in last second.
They are crafty, those pitchers.
Pedroli with the bases loaded. And wanting
Steps
to pick off right there was Sullivan. But his third baseman, Ray, was not as alert as he wanted for that. And I think there was maybe a couple appeals for a balk, but they're not going to get the call. Pedroli steps back in.
Thought that's what they were asking for.
And Pedroli is going to wear that one. And that's going to bring in another run, which it's not the most fun way to get an RBI, but Pedroli will indeed get one on that pitch.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Dylan. That's not the second time he's been hit, is it?
It is not. No, he has not been hit on the day. So far, we've had him, McGee, Gene Cola, Burchard, and Iarusi have all been hit. 5 different players have been hit by pitch today. Bases loaded for
3
Braden
different
Lewis.
pitchers.
Takes that one on the outside corner. 10-0 is the lead for Milford. Braden Lewis. He's 2 for 3 on the day. That one, and I think Lewis was... I think it hit Lewis's jersey, but I think he's trying to play it off because I think he wants to hit here. The ump didn't call anything, so we're going to keep going.
First base coach just said the ball hit him. He's mad. He wants his guy on base.
Lewis wants to hit this one. Here's the next pitch. That one's a ball as well. Brings up 3 balls.
He wanted that extra run in.
He said something we can't say on air, but let's just say if he strikes out here, coach said he's going to be running laps.
As the pitcher and catcher come to meet. Trying to just settle him down. Lewis steps back in to the batter's box. 28 RBIs and 9 home runs in his freshman year at Wheaton. Here's the pitch. That one is down low. I thought that was ball 4. I guess I miscounted. Sometimes, even I make mistakes, as great as I am. Lewis back in. Settles himself. Here's the pitch from Sullivan. That one's up high, not up high. Ties next to me and walks in another run, and it's another RBI and another walk. So that's going to bring on home Josh Bouchard. Giancola heads to third. Pedroli over to second. Lewis on first. And I have to go to the other column again for Jackson Fournier.
This presentation of the MyFM Local Sports Network is brought to you in part by the UPS store in Milford, servicing all your package needs.
That one is just below the strike zone, and Fournier was just about able to hold off there. Coming set is Sullivan. That one falls just over the plate, and they'll even the count at 1 apiece. I think I figured out a strategy. I'm going to stand away to block the sun. I can still see the field. Bases loaded. The pitch from Sullivan. That one's outside. Brings the count to 2-1 with 2 down here in the top of the 4th in Northboro at Memorial Field. Dylan Patemery alongside me, Brady Fontaine, and Ty McCormick. The opener for Milford Legion Baseball. Home opener coming on Thursday. Here's the pitch. That one's up high, and I think that's only 3 balls. You got to go for one more there.
Look, he was trying to convince the ump.
I think he was trying to convince. Yeah,
he was saying ump. That was ball 4. He was saying blue. Come on.
I thought he was trying to convince the ump he got hit by that one, to be honest with you.
The next pitch. That one's going to miss, and another walked batter Means another run coming on in.
Ball 4 that time.
Single to start out the inning, and now he walks on his second at bat. That's going to bring on home Josh Giancola. That's going to advance Pedroli to third and Lewis over to second. Up to bat now is going to be Schoenberg. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Bases still loaded. Sullivan, that one in there for a strike right at the chest.
Looks like the shade's finally getting to us. And the players, except if you're the right fielder.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Phaneuf out there. That one's ripped by Schoenberg. It's going to squeak right up the middle, and it's going to score 2. And running down over to third is going to be Fournier. It's a 2 RBI single for Schoenberg.
Just the bats keep rolling here, even though there was a lot of walks right there. You know, the bats are still alive.
That brought in Lewis and Pedroli, and now all but Burchard and Irusi have scored in this inning.
That is insane.
Sullivan takes a deep breath. That one misses out wide into the left-handed batter's box. McGee still looking for a hit on the day. 2 down here in the top of the 4th. The pitch, that one's fouled off. Now even the count up.
Whomever was in the bullpen, they had a nice long time to warm up.
They have, and now they're holding off on warming up because you don't want to warm up too much.
Yeah, you don't want to. You want to pace yourself.
That one inside, and it goes to the backstop. McGee was just about able to avoid it. So bring the count to 2-1. Home action once again. Make sure to make your way out to Fino Field, or you can listen in, or you can do both.
Or you can watch this season.
Or you can watch. You can do it all. Cherry Valley comes and visits 7 o'clock for the home opener. That one's fouled up over us, and it's going.
Oh, that went into the street.
Went into the street and just about missed a convertible. Someone could have been going home with a souvenir without even knowing it.
Yeah.
That evens the count up here for McGee, with 2 down in the top of the 4th.
Hey, honey, this ball just dropped into my car out of nowhere.
That one goes into the dirt. Schoenberg's going to advance over to second base, and that's going to bring the count full. As Sullivan takes a deep breath and looks to relax himself on the mound. 2 down, top of the 4th. Joey McGee with a full count. And that one's going to go into the dirt, and he's going to walk his way over to first base and reload the bases. It's going to bring up to the plate Josh Bouchard. Bouchard's 0 for 1 on the day with 2 walks and 2 runs scored. And he's got the bases loaded.
He's looking to do some damage here.
Sullivan stares in. Here's the pitch. That one's at the knees, called strike. McGee on first, Schoenberg on second, and Fournier on third. The pitch. That one's up high. Brings it to 2-0. We got a late flyover. Our time was 5:30. Obviously, he missed the message there.
The Air Force. Come on, guys.
That looks like Army helicopters, actually, missing the memo.
Another pitch fired up high by Sullivan, and he's feeling the effects in this inning.
Yeah, we don't have a pitch count, but he's thrown a lot of pitches here.
Deep breath taken. The pitch. That one's up high. I believe 3-1 is the count. Again, it's hard when we're in the side angles. We're not behind the ump. Can't exactly see the fingers he's holding up, and we don't got the scoreboard on either. The pitch. That one's fouled off. Heads up. Up and over.
That's a souvenir you can take home with you.
Well, unfortunately, to break it to you, Ty, you don't get to keep these balls. You got to return them. Baseballs are expensive. They add up quickly.
It's true.
You should see how much the MLB spends on baseballs.
Oh,
here's the payoff pitch. No, I lied. That wasn't the payoff pitch.
You should see how much they spend on that special mud they use on the balls. It's crazy.
Some people make some really good money off of some nice mud.
Yeah.
And they keep it a nice hidden secret, too.
Yes. Nobody knows where the hidden source of mud for the baseballs is.
And that one is a walk, and so another run is going to come on in. That's going to bring up Sean Bouchard. As the coach comes on out, and looks like we're going to hand the ball off, and we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll have a pitching change right here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
McIntyre Loam is proud to support the fine young athletes, coaches, and local schools featured on the MyFM Media Local Sports Network. For generations, McIntyre Loam has helped homeowners, landscapers, and communities build from the ground up, providing quality loam, mulch, gravel, stone, and reliable delivery you can count on. It's the same commitment to hard work, teamwork, and doing things the right way that we see every time these local teams take the field. McIntyre Loam, proudly supporting local sports and the communities we call home.
Hello, my name is Nicole Consigli-Commischlian, and I am co-owner of Consigli-Ruggiero Funeral Home alongside my father, David Consigli. For over the past 75 years, we have been serving the greater Milford community as a family-owned and operated funeral home. We specialize in pre-planning and ensure that your needs are met one family at a time. We are here to ensure your last memory remains a special one. Please contact us at 508-473-0513 to let us assist you during this difficult time.
Have you been to Galliford's Restaurant and Tavern at Southwick Zoo? The Brewer family welcomes you to enjoy their delicious, freshly prepared entrees. Galliford's is not just a restaurant, but a culinary adventure featuring family-style New England comfort food. Check out the Daniels Room, a private function room to accommodate any occasion needed, even a wedding on the grounds of the zoo. Contact their full-time wedding consultant for details. Galliford's Restaurant and Tavern at Southwick Zoo, 508-928-0928.
If you're looking for more, visit the Nash Casino. More to play. With over 1,100 gaming machines, 36 table games, and 19 poker tables. More to watch. And our 2-story DraftKings Sportsbook with the largest screen in the state. More to enjoy. With our Culinary Collective, Top Golf Swing Suites, and free entertainment. You'll see why the Nash Casino is New Hampshire's home for more. The Nash Casino at the Pheasant Lane Mall. That's more like it. Gaming problem? Call 603-724-1605.
Back here on Memorial Field as we have a pitching change. Out on the mound now is Gianni Di Renzo. If you want to talk about Italian names, that's one right there.
Oh, yeah.
He'll step off and reset himself as we've got the bases loaded for Sean Burchard.
Not only that, but we got the shade on us, and it feels nice.
It's a lot nicer when it's a little shady. And when we get the, and that's another step off. And
that's a balk.
Yep, and that's exactly what the call is going to be. I thought the same thing. And so a balk indeed it is. So each runner will advance one bag.
It looks like he was going to throw it to first, and then he just stopped halfway.
You know, I think I've lost track of who's where on the bags. I'm not going to lie.
It happens.
So we've got him at second and him at third. So these two are in. And that one is a high pop fly towards left field. It might be more than a pop fly, though, as it's going back right at the warning track. And making the catch out there is Murphy. And they'll close out the inning.
That was a great catch.
Milford with a super long inning as we head on into the bottom of the fourth. We'll be right back here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
For 60 years, Crystal Pool and Spa has been helping families dive into summer the right way.
From pool openings and water care to pumps, filters, liners, and robotic cleaners, we have everything you need to get your pool ready for a season of fun. Stop by Crystal Pool and Spa in Bellingham, your hometown pool experts for 6 decades and counting. Crystal Pool and Spa, 60 years of making summers better.
Whoa! Oh.
Oops, sorry.
That's fine, honey.
Mom, I'm home from practice, and I brought the whole team.
Oh, the floor. Okay, that's great. No, that's great.
Hey, honey. Can you believe all the rain?
Oh, we need new floors.
Milford Hardwood, South Main Street, Milford. Your hardwood flooring professionals with a large selection of hardwood flooring to meet your budget. Pick up a sample today.
Hey, it's Anthony from the Embroidery Bar in Milford, and this summer it's all about looking your best. From custom t-shirts, hats, and shorts to tumblers, keychains, flasks, bottle openers, and more, we've got everything you need to stand out at the beach, the cookout, or wherever summer takes you. Need something unique? No problem. If you can think it, we can create it. Whether it's for your business, your team, or just for fun, we'll help bring your ideas to life with custom designs that fit your style. Stop by the Embroidery Bar, 189 West Street in Milford, and get ready to make this your best looking summer yet.
Hey, this is Ray, the owner of Tailwind Tavern and Hopedale Pizza Market. We've got pizza, sandwich, chicken, seafood, and drinks perfect for the whole family after the game.
From post-practice dinners to game day nights, make the winning stop. Tailwind Tavern in Hopedale, where families win after the game.
Back in at Memorial Field for the bottom of the fourth, we do have a new pitcher coming on in for Milford. It's going to be Jackson Lindsay, the rising junior at Milford. We also have a couple of other changes. Ben Majorano is now officially in the game. He's going to go out and play center field for Braden Lewis, who is playing right. That's going to push Pedroli out to right field. And then Adam Dubowick is going to go ahead and play third base in place of Josh Giancola. Brings us back to the top of the order here for Northboro. Up to bat is A.J. Phaneuf. First pitch in there for a strike, right across the letters.
This presentation of the MyFM Local Sports Network is brought to you in part by Medway Oil and Propane, giving you the reliable, courteous service that you've known since 1954.
A small blooper out to right field is going to bounce right in front of Pedroli. And, I mean, fairly similar to what Phaneuf did in his first at-bat. He had a check swing that rolled right over past towards the shortstop. That one is kind of a half, three-quarter swing that bloops out to right field. So he's 2 for 2 on the day. Worth mentioning as well, Lindsay, a left-hander, as that one is fouled off by Calvin Chan, the shortstop, who flew out to right field in his first at-bat. Decent lead off of first base by Phaneuf, who got caught in between bags. Phaneuf with going to stay put. That one up high to the batter Chan. Advantage for left-handed pitchers when a runner's on first base. As you work from the stretch, it's easy to keep an eye on those runners. Makes it harder to take the bag. The next pitch, that's in there for a strike.
He can also look over at first while he's throwing the ball.
Yeah, he can use that while he's in his pitching motion, and it can quickly come out of it.
Did not think of that.
The next pitch, that breaking ball, kind of slipped out of the hand, goes high. Brings the count to 2-1. Chan in the right-handed batter's box. The pitch, foul tipped and caught. And sends him down swinging. Good job there by Iarusi to finish off the K. And that's the first strikeout brought to you by Unibank for Jackson Lindsay. It's going to bring up Nate Citro. First pitch he sees, he swings on. He was way ahead of that one on the breaking ball. Counts 0-1. Again, working from the stretch is Lindsay. Peeks over to first base, comes to the plate. Breaking ball gets him ahead of that one, fanning on it. And, excuse me, there was actually a change. It's Robbie Sullivan who's batting, not Nate Citro. And he's going to watch that one, and he is going to go down looking. And just like that, 2 straight strikeouts for Jackson Lindsay.
Looked like a borderline pitch there, Dylan. The batter, he wasn't sure. He was looking at the ump like, is this a strike or is it a ball? Ump called it a strike.
That pitch goes down low. That's to the batter, Hunter Sether King. Still on first base is Phaneuf. The pitch. Big swing and miss. It's another strike, does Lindsay. He's got himself 2 straight strikeouts, brought to you by Unibank. Peeks over at first base once again to Phaneuf, but he's got 2 outs. Comes to the plate. Big hack and miss. Had a ball down in the dirt. He's now got 2 strikes on him and a chance to put up his 3rd K.
He's got some nasty stuff.
And definitely less velocity than Ballard, a little bit more movement.
Yeah, more of a finesse pitcher.
Yes. That one's blocked by Iarusi and rolls down the first baseline, but going nowhere there was Phaneuf. Tried to get him chasing in the dirt once again. Gets the signal, does Lindsay, comes set. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. 3 straight strikeouts brought to you by Unibank for Jackson Lindsay, and that closes out the 4th inning. It's a big lead for Milford as we head on in to the top of the 5th inning right here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
This presentation of the MyFM Local Sports Network is being brought to you in part by Oliva's Market Catering and Gourmet Gift Shop, providing quality products and exceptional service to the greater Milford community. Oliva's will make your party one your guests will never forget. Whatever your special occasion may be, a stop at Oliva's Market Catering and Gourmet Gift Shop is a must. And try Oliva's homemade sausage. Oliva's Market Catering and Gourmet Gift Shop, the freshest cold cuts in town.
This presentation of the MyFM Local Sports Network is being brought to you in part by All Temp Systems. When it comes to keeping your home comfortable year-round, trust the team at All Temp Systems. Their experienced technicians provide quality heating, cooling, and home comfort solutions with a customer-first approach and upfront pricing. They serve all major brands and are fully licensed and insured, giving you peace of mind with every visit. For your family's home comfort needs, make the call to the team you can trust. All Temp Systems, Pond Street in Milford.
Hey, this is John, owner of Done Right Asphalt Repair. We handle asphalt paving and repairs, seal coating, crack sealing for both residential and commercial properties. We do it the right way.
When your pavement needs a comeback, make the smart play. Asphalt done right.
DoneRightAsphaltRepair.com.
Back in here at Memorial Field as we get ready to kick off the top of the 5th inning. New pitcher on the mound. It's number 5, Liam Murphy. Due up is Sean Burchard, and we did have a change, so Adam Dubowick should be getting his first at-bat, and so should Ben Majorano. Or no, excuse me, Brady Iarisi. I wrote that in because the pinch runner, which we learned all about that.
Now, we don't have an interview during tonight's 5th inning, but we will Thursday night at Pheno. The 5th inning interview is sponsored by PJ's Restaurants with locations in Medway, Bellingham, and the Miss Menden Diner.
And I actually misspoke because leading off is Adam Dubowick because I forgot Sean Burchard. Sometimes I forget to write down the last out. He flew out to left field on that high pop fly. The next pitch, that one misses just outside, evens the count at 1-1 for Dubowick. He's going to be an upcoming senior at Nipmuc High School. The 1-1. That one's in there at the knees as he thought about swinging, didn't, but called strike regardless, 1-2. A fair share of Nipmunk current / alumni. The 1-2, that one misses outside, stopped. It'll even the count at 2 apiece. Murphy comes set, working from the windup. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Dubowik goes down on a strikeout brought to you by Unibank. First out of the 5th. And that's going to bring up Brady Iarusi. Iarusi has a single, a hit by pitch, and a strikeout looking. Has 2 RBIs on the day.
We're calling him Cyborg.
From the windup, and that one goes just wide. And we'll have to dig deeper into how that nickname came
It's a cool nickname.
I do like that.
I don't know if we heard that one last year, so it might be a new one. Here's Murphy. Delivers. That one's off the inside. Some weak contact trying to bloop it out there, and just off the glove of the shortstop, Chan. A nice little bloop hit for Iarusi. Gets him on bag once again.
I wonder if we'll see another ghost pitch runner.
Seen Majorano's in the lineup now, so he could
he's
do
coming
it.
out.
But we're going to have Nolan Murray, who's the other catcher, coming in to get his first action. So now we'll get to see if he does have that speed that you spoke about, Ty. Maybe you've done some inside scouting.
It was a little foreshadowing.
Nick Pedroli comes up to bat. We still have to figure out if that first at-bat of the day is a hit or an error. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the official scorebook. I don't
call it a hit.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We'll see what the actual scorebook says. We don't get to keep the official scorebook, unfortunately. Someone else does that job.
Never like giving somebody an error.
That one is hit high up and trotting back, and it's caught by the second baseman, and now retired the second out on Pedroli on the pop-up to the second baseman. It's going to bring up Ben Majorano, who we saw a pinch run, but he's going to get his first at-bat of the short season so far. The right-handed hitter. Again, like mentioned.
Looks like Matt Olson.
A little bit. Matt Olson's, he's from the left side of the plate,
Yep,
though, right?
he's from the left side.
So the right-handed Matt Olson,
yeah.
maybe?
He's been on a tear this season.
Very small stance from Majorano. Pitch. That one is going to go across the chest, across that Milford blue lettering, and be called a strike. As mentioned, Majorano is going to be heading to UMass Boston next year for his freshman season. 2030. That makes me feel old. People are graduating 2030? Pitch. That one's outside for a ball.
Don't say what year you graduated, Dylan.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago. 2023.
Now, I think that might make some other people feel
That
old.
might make some people listening feel old.
Now, I didn't say that.
2 strikes on Majorano. Here's the pitch. That one just misses on the outside.
Yeah, that was borderline.
Good discipline there from Majorano. Majorano's played his first 2 years of high school ball at Bellingham before going and playing at Halston for the last 2 years. Let's know what Brady Iarusi thinks about that. He takes that one for a strike. And I believe that's going to bring the count full. 2 down, which means Murray will be off on the motion of the pitcher with the full count. The pitch. That one's up high.
Walked him anyway.
And it'll be a walk. That's going to bring up now Jackson Fournier. He is 3 for 3 on the day, has reached on all 4 at-bats, and has scored 4 times on the day. Fair to say he's had a good start to his Milford Legion career.
He might be in the running for Pepperoncini's player of the game, but we've had a lot of great performances today, so it's going to be hard to narrow it down to just one.
That one's on the inside as he ducked away from it. It'll be strike number 1. Majorano on first. Pinch running Murray on second. Liam Murphy comes to the plate. That one bounces and goes to the backstop.
Runners stay put.
Could have went if they wanted to, but
Well, it's that
Well,
respect thing with the
I was gonna
the
say,
score. Normally
yeah.
it's a respect to not run on those. So we'll stay put and see if Fournier can put the ball in play and get them in the good old-fashioned way. Murphy comes set. The pitch. That's a high pop fly into foul territory down the third baseline. Running, and he's willing to track that one all the way into the woods, was the third baseman, Ray. It hits off a couple of trees.
I don't blame him. You don't know what's out there. Poison ivy, wild animals.
Yeah, he stopped all of a sudden. It was probably a good idea. I don't
Yeah.
think you're actually allowed to go beyond into the woods and make a play because it's technically out of bounds. It did hit off a tree when it came down, which would automatically rules it as out of play.
Right.
2 down. Murphy the pitcher. Fournier up at bat. The pitch. Foul tips that one back. Unable to get the glove up to it was Debonet.
Staying alive here.
Now the Suns in a real fun position because I cannot avoid it.
Oh, yeah. It's right in a sweet spot where we do not want it.
This is the early times where I remember what I need when I'm calling baseball, and a hat/sunglasses is one of them. The pitch from Murphy. That one's high, fouled towards the same exact spot, and this time he's learned his lesson over at third base.
He doesn't even think about it.
Doesn't.
No.
This one I didn't even see, so it's definitely gone.
Yeah.
yes.
That's at least 2
I
balls
could have went
over
out to
there.
the parking lot. We don't know.
Don't know if
I don't
it made
think it did.
that far. Fournier just looking to straighten one of these ones out. He's done so 3 times today, including that monster shot to right field. Comes set. Checks over at second base. To the plate, Murphy. Foul tipped and caught, and that's going to do it. Strikes him out, and that's 3 down in the inning. Head to the bottom of the 5th right here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
Are you thinking about buying a new car or maybe looking to refinance an existing car loan? At Homefield Credit Union, we offer competitive rates on new car purchases as well as car loan refinancing. And with our Auto Advisor program, Homefield Credit Union can help you get a fair and competitive price on a new or used vehicle while financing directly with the credit union. Homefield Credit Union, banking with a Homefield advantage. Stop by or call today, 508-839-5493, 138 South Main Street in Milford, and at 86 Worcester Street in North Grafton.
This presentation of the MyFM Local Sports Network is being brought to you in part by Oliva's Market Catering and Gourmet Gift Shop, providing quality products and exceptional service to the greater Milford community. Oliva's will make your party one your guests will never forget. Whatever your special occasion may be, a stop at Oliva's Market Catering and Gourmet Gift Shop is a must. And try Oliva's homemade sausage. Oliva's Market Catering and Gourmet Gift Shop, the freshest cold cuts in town.
Hey, this is Ray, the owner of Tailwind Tavern and Hopedale Pizza Market. We've got pizza, sandwich, chicken, seafood, and drinks perfect for the whole family after the game.
From post-practice dinners to game day nights, make the winning stop. Tailwind Tavern in Hopedale, where families win after the game.
16-0 is the score here in Northboro as Milford Legion looks to close it out. There is a mercy rule after 5 innings, up by 10 runs, and that would be the case as long as we don't see a tremendous effort out of Northboro in this final inning as they look to get a couple hits linked together. Jackson Lindsay finds himself back out on the mound. Comes set as he looks up for the first batter as that one is a ball.
This presentation of the MyFM Local Sports Network is brought to you in part by Charles River Bank, with locations in Medway, Mendon, and Bellingham.
Brendan Haman is the first batter as he takes 2 straight balls. After giving up the single to Phaneuf, Lindsay ended it with 3 straight Ks, including 1 looking. Jackson Lindsay, the left-handed reliever. That one's up high, and a 3-0 count to the leadoff hitter, Haman. In case you're wondering how the Red Sox are doing, well, they're tied 1-1 in the top of the 3rd.
Who cares? We got Legion on.
Exactly.
That one goes down low, and it's a 4-pitch walk for Haman as he reaches base. Milford Legion already outperforming the Red Sox this season. I feel like they have more home runs than them.
They probably do.
Lindsay comes set and rips that one in past the swinging Murphy. And in fact, with that kind of windup, he got Haman to go back to the base. The next pitch, that one misses up high on the breaking ball. One and one. From the stretch. That one misses up top once again. Just needs to bring that ball down just a little bit. 2-1 with nobody out. Runner on first base.
Shook off a couple pitches right there.
Lindsay. That one foul tipped and caught by Iarusi.
Kept that one down in the zone.
Evens things up at 2-2. Comes set once again. The 2-2. Foul tipped, and Iarusi just can't hang on to that one. So they'll have to go again. I'm sure Iarusi wants that one back. Lindsay. The pitch. Breaking ball again floats up high in the zone. Got a full count. Keeping an eye on Haman on first base. Keeping him honest is Brady Wajda, who checked in for first base there. That one just misses on the outside and walks a second batter. Not the way Lindsay wanted to start off the inning. He'll take the time to tie his shoe. Just trying to see if we have any other changes. So Brady Wajda came in for Burchard. And this is where I remember the second thing I normally bring, which is binoculars. Help me scout the outfield.
I almost brought a pair.
That one's fouled off by the next batter, Austin Ray. Normally I have my little bag of goodies of everything I need for the baseball season. Again, this is our preseason game. You gotta work with us for the first one. We'll be ready for the home opener on Thursday, though.
Home opener will look fantabulous.
Jackson Lindsay fouls that one off, and it goes off the top of the dugout for a Legion team.
That was heading our way.
Yes.
And Iarusi took a little bit of a spill
Yeah,
while he was trying
all
to
right.
chase after that one. Coach DeVito going and checking in on him. Just want to make sure he's okay. He's talking it over. Looks like he's okay.
He's going back behind the plate, so
Looks like he's holding that lower back of his. So hopefully it's nothing too bad. We'll come back. 2 runners on, nobody out in the top of the 5th. That one's at the knees for a strike and sends him down looking. It's another strikeout brought to you by Unibank, the 4th of the day for Lindsay.
crazy strikeout numbers from Milford Legion pitching today.
You said it right there, Ty.
11 strikeouts as that one's grounded towards the second baseman. Schoenberg flips it with the glove and gets the out at second base. Beautifully done right there. Good connection between Schoenberg and McGee. And just like that, 2 down on the fielder's choice. Does advance Hamon over to third base. Runners on the corners. Brings up Debonet. He watches the first pitch in there for a strike. Counts 0-1. That one just misses. 1-1.
Runners on the corners here.
Lindsay comes set, peeks over at first base. That one in there for a second strike, 1-2. Milford is one pitch away from opening up the season with a huge victory.
Huge is right, Dylan.
Lindsay checks the pitch. That one's a high pop fly. And the infield, Schoenberg calling everybody off into shallow center field. He makes the grab and now close out the game. A win on mercy for Milford. 16-0 is the final score. Right here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. We'll be back for the post-game show, as well as our Pepperoncini's Player of the Game, which when we announce, make sure you call back to the studio, as I'll get you a nice free $25 gift card to Pepperoncini's. We'll be right back on MyFM 101.3, the MyFM Local Sports Network.
Hey, it's Anthony from the Embroidery Bar in Milford, and this summer it's all about looking your best. From custom t-shirts, hats, and shorts to tumblers, keychains, flasks, bottle openers, and more, we've got everything you need to stand out at the beach, the cookout, or wherever summer takes you. Need something unique? No problem. If you can think it, we can create it. Whether it's for your business, your team, or just for fun, we'll help bring your ideas to life with custom designs that fit your style. Stop by the Embroidery Bar, 189 West Street in Milford, and get ready to make this your best looking summer yet.
Hey, this is Ray, the owner of Tailwind Tavern and Hopedale Pizza Market. We've got pizza, sandwich, chicken, seafood, and drinks perfect for the whole family after the game.
From post-practice dinners to game day nights, make the winning stop. Tailwind Tavern in Hopedale, where families win after the game.
Don't be fooled by the name Pepperoncini's Pizzeria. It's not just pizza. Pepperoncini's Pizzeria and Grill at East Main Street in Milford is a family restaurant with a full menu for your full family. From their great tasting appetizers to game time wings on the bone tossed in a multitude of different flavors. Pepperoncini's offers catering for all corporate events as well as private parties. For the best pizza in the Milford area, it's Pepperoncini's. Bring the family to Pepperoncini's Pizzeria and Grill. You won't leave hungry. Gluten-free pizza on the menu.
Looking for a new ride? Well, get ready, because Milford Auto Mall is on the move. Your trusted family-owned dealership is relocating to Route 140 in Hopedale, right next to Milford Tire and Service. At Milford Auto Mall, you'll find a great selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, backed by a friendly, professional team that makes the car buying process fun again. Whether you're upgrading your current vehicle or shopping for your first car, Milford Auto Mall is ready to help you drive away with confidence. Stay tuned for more updates and get ready to visit Milford Auto Mall at their brand new location on Route 140 in Hopedale.
Hello, my name is Nicole Consigli-Commischlian, and I am co-owner of Consigli-Ruggiero Funeral Home alongside my father, David Consigli. For over the past 75 years, we have been serving the greater Milford community as a family-owned and operated funeral home. We specialize in pre-planning and ensure that your needs are met one family at a time. We are here to ensure your last memory remains a special one. Please contact us at 508-473-0513 to let us assist you during this difficult time.
As we close out today's game for Milford Legion, the season opener is a big win over Northboro. Again, thank you for tuning into tonight's post-game show, which is sponsored by Crystal Pool and Spa, the pool supply store that's all about fun, Route 140 in Bellingham. It was an absolutely action-packed game with runs, home runs, walks, hit by pitches, strikeouts, everything you could possibly want, you name it. You got it in this game. And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. And as we get ready for tonight's player of the game, which is sponsored by Pepperoncini's Pizzeria and Grill. A great menu for the whole family, as we're going to have, for our first game, we're going to have not one, but two players of the game as they go ahead and join us here on the mics. Let me go ahead and turn them up so you can go ahead and hear them as well. Our players of the game are our pitching staff, Jackson Lindsay and Tyler Ballard. Well, first of all, congratulations on the win for the first one of the season. It was a big win for you guys. We'll start with you, Tyler, because you started out the game. Kind of going into the home opener, what was your thinking, and what were you thinking of doing out there on the mound to get things started for the season?
Well, I knew this lineup would put a bunch of runs on the board, so I really just want to go out there, throw strikes, let them make the plays for me.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously score runs. There was lots of big hits, and even 2 home runs on the day. That's got to feel good as the pitcher to know that you have that insurance behind you.
Yeah, I go out there, no stress, and it's just throw the ball.
Well, after the first at bat, which was kind of that weird hit, which I know it probably sucks as a pitcher to give something like that up. Yep. You got them picked off and then a fly out, and then you threw 7 straight strikeouts. Does that kind of clock in your mind, or are you so locked in that you don't even know what's going on?
Yeah, for me, it's just get the next batter. I try not to think about what happens the last at bat. It's just go get this guy and be myself.
After the fact, can you kind of appreciate it a little bit more, though?
Now I'm appreciating it.
And kind of talk me through, I saw at the end of that third inning when you came off, you were having that discussion with Coach. Obviously, with it being early on in the season with the score, it looked like you were like, well, if you ask me, I'll say I want to go back out.
Yeah, coming off injury from the spring, I'm kind of just on a pitch limit now. So, I wanted to go back out, but it's probably better for the team and me that I didn't.
Yeah, and then you go ahead and come in and you get to make your debut here with Milford. Kind of tell me what were the feelings and what was kind of going through your head when you got out on the mound.
I was very excited for my chance to play, and I just went out there trusting my infielders and outfielders and hope for the best.
And you kind of had a similar situation as well, and it was actually the same exact batter who kind of had that bloop single on your first at-bat, but then you go and strike out 3 batters. How do you battle back from that hit to then go get that next guy?
Just short memory. You just got to forget about what happened and then move on to the next.
And as you were looking to close out, you get those 2 walks, and again, it puts yourself in a tough situation, but you're able to battle yourself out of it. Is there something that goes through your head, maybe a pitch that you like to go to in those situations where you're trying to get yourself back on track?
I like to use my changeup a lot when it gets in there because it throws them off a little bit, and then fastball right after that, and that's mostly it.
And get the big win and have the defense behind you. Kind of what has been your experience? Obviously, this is your first game with Milford Legion and getting to be with all the guys. How has it been being introduced to the team?
It's been great. I'm learning from the older kids, listening to them, following their lead, and just hoping I can get better over and over again.
Well, thank you guys both for joining us, and congratulations on being our Pepperoncini's player of the game, and congratulations on the win, and go get a nice couple days of rest, and then the home opener's coming up.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, sounds good. Our 2 players of the game, Tyler Ballard and Jackson Lindsay, joining us. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the nice couple days off as we head on into our Milford Auto Mall, or I think I said that right. I hope so. Yep, I did. See, I shouldn't doubt myself. The road ahead is sponsored by Milford Auto Mall. Great selection of used cars, new location in Milford Tire Service on Route 140 in Hopedale. Your drive is waiting for you as we look at that road ahead. Obviously, coming up on June 11th, Thursday, Cherry Valley comes visit 7 o'clock at Fino Field. Then on Saturday, June 13th at 1 o'clock at Northbridge is who we're playing, but it's at BVT Field. And then on Sunday, it's a 4 o'clock game against Leominster at Pincanavino. That sounds like an Italian-sounding name. That's your road ahead. An absolutely amazing performance. And there were so many people that could have been picked for this Pepperoncini's player of the game. You look at it, Braden Lewis, who went, what was it? He actually wasn't the best on the team. He went 2 for 3, I think, but he had 2 walks as well, a home run.
Or something?
Jackson Fournier, yeah, he was 3 for 3 on the day. We could keep going down the list. Brady Iarusi, who had the 2 RBI single, that was huge to get things going. I could go on and on and on and on, but they got to look forward to the next game now. So that's going to close things out here for the home opener. I want to thank Rachel Geddes back at the station for pushing all the buttons, Ty McCormick for running the camera and commentating, as well on my left side, Brady Fontaine helping out running all the buttons as well on site and commentating. I'm Dylan Petremi, closing out the final score, Milford 16, Northboro 0. We're now kicking it back to
Throwback Nation Radio.
Throwback Nation Radio, so make sure you stay tuned in right here on My FM 101.3.